season?
Not too bad. Just had a bad fall at the weekend.
And what was that? How did that happen?
Well, it was fourth race and Brad was in front of me and
That's Bradley Kite.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he fell off and I ploughed into him.
Much damage to you or the bike?
Same really.
You look okay at the moment, but
Yeah, I had a couple of black eyes and a bad shoulder. And
you're okay now?
yeah.
And how you been going today? Do you like the track?
Yeah, it's a bit slick though.
You got to say you like the track, though, haven't you?
Well, yeah.
Seeing as your family put it up, probably.
Yeah.
And what's this? New leather since I last seen you?
Yeah.
Or is this because you crashed last week and you had to have some new leathers?
No, I thought we'd push the boat out a bit at the beginning of the season.
Right. Is this? These are various sponsors you got, is it? Mum and Dad must be sponsoring you. And these are some of the other sponsors, are they?
Yeah.
Who's this? What's this?
Maria Vockins.
She's sponsoring you, is she?
Yeah.
And BJM, what's that?
Oh, it's just the company that made them.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, you're pretty well sponsored, so you're all systems go for this season then?
Yeah.
Great. Well, I hope you have a good day, this first round, and good luck for the rest of the season as well.
Thanks.
Thank you. Is Jason King from the Kent area, isn't it? You come from down in the southeast?
Yeah.
That's it. And your first big meeting of the season, I suppose, today?
Yep.
You looking forward to it?
Yep.
And I believe your brother races as well, Daniel?
Yeah.
Are you much older than him?
16 months.
16 months. So you helping him out, are you?
Yeah.
Showing him what to do?
Yeah.
Where to race, what line to take and so on, yeah?
Yeah.
And how are you getting on this season so far in the club meetings you've entered?
Yeah. Good.
Good.
Yeah.
You done well, have you?
Yeah.
Won any?
Yeah.
You won, so you're winning a few trophies this year?
No, we haven't listened to trophy meetings yet.
Oh, haven't you? Right.
We've had Easter eggs.
Easter eggs. Oh, that suited you then, didn't it? Very good.
Yeah.
What about today? Who's your main opposition in your class?
Everyone really.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Respect all the competitors, is it?
Yep.
Great. What bike you racing?
New track.
A new track.
Yeah.
Oh, there's quite a few of the lads do those, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously very popular.
Yep.
Good. Well, I hope you have a good afternoon's racing. See you on the racetrack.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Man all the way from Cornwall, Chris Harris. Chris, how are you?
Alright, thanks.
You, I think you had a crash, didn't you, last time I saw you, end of last year, was it?
Yeah.
What happened there? Because I remember you being taken away, weren't you? Or certainly came off the bike at one of the big meetings, didn't you?
Oh, I don't know what happened now.
Are you all right now?
Yeah.
And how you going so far this season? Had many meetings down in Cornwall?
We've had one so far.
Only one?
Yeah.
And have you come up this way at all to compete in any club meetings?
Yeah, I've rode up here twice now. This is my third meeting up here.
Third meeting up here plus the one in Cornwall?
Yeah.
And how did you get on in all those meetings?
The first one I got third overall. The second one I got first. Down Cornwall last week I won it, and I didn't know about today.
Right. You looking forward to today?
Yeah.
How'd you get on in practice?
Right.
No problems?
Only in the first, I came out the corner and I slipped off.
Slipped off? But you're okay and the bike's okay?
Yeah.
And it's a bit slick out there, is it?
Yeah.
What do you think of the track?
Alright.
Alright. So you reckon you'll do alright this afternoon?
Yeah.
Good. Right, well, good luck, and look forward to seeing you on the rostrum.
Yep.
Thanks, Chris.
Bye.
Well, come on in, we've got two of them here in Wolverhampton colours. Tell us who your names are.
Daniel Wright.
You're Daniel Wright, and who are you?
Adam Wright.
And you're Adam Wright. Now, judging by your body colours, you're Wolverhampton fans.
Yeah.
Is that right? All right, so obviously you've got a good team to follow there, haven't you? Sam and Milenko and all that. Is that your ambition one day, to be a speedway rider and ride for Wolverhampton?
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to go around the racetrack up there at all on your little bikes? You have?
I'm the mascot.
You are the mascot, are you?
Yeah.
So you get a chance to meet all the top riders?
Yeah.
And so, any favourites?
Jakob Olsen.
Yeah, that's your favourite, is it?
Yeah.
Good. How about you? Have you been round at all on the bike?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good. And you enjoy it, do you?
Yeah.
And how long have you been racing?
About 2 years.
2 years?
No.
About 2 years. And how long have you been racing?
About 3 or 4 years now.
3 or 4 years. And so obviously you want to carry on and have a career in both Grasstrack and Speedway, do you?
Yeah.
Who does your bikes? Your dad?
Dad.
Does he?
And then there's Phil Ashcroft's mechanic.
Oh,
Does
yes.
them as well.
Yeah, because Phil was a good Grasstrack rider, wasn't he?
Yes.
That's right. Is he still racing these days?
Yeah.
He still
does a
races,
bit.
does he? And does your brother give you plenty of tips, does he?
Yeah.
Does he? Good, and he takes advice properly, does he, from you?
Yeah, he
Good.
follows every word.
And what have you think so far today? You've been out practicing, enjoying it so far?
Yeah, it's good track.
Good track. And have you got on all right in practice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Well, I hope you both have a good afternoon's racing, and hope you do well for the rest of the season. Thank you. One, Lewis Denham. Then number 1, Alex Camier, the brother of the national champion Leon Camier. Number 11, Adam Wright, wearing the colours of Wolverhampton. Number 3, Natasha Bartlett, one of our young ladies. These are the youngsters, of course, the maximum CC 60cc, the cadet class. We're already into the next ones, and we have number 5, Chris Bishop. Number 4, Daniel Lands. Number 2, Lee Complin, up and up there in the north of England. Number 77 is Lee Hodson, also from the north. Matthew Stainer on home turf from Swindon. Number 18, Andrew Parford in those nice new leathers. Brother Bradley Kite, 495. Also 14 is Robert Finlow. Then number 23, Stephen Tails. Number 3, Matthew Deering from Cornwall. 153, Thomas Cooper. Number 21, Leon Camier, twice British champion in the cadet class. 177, Leon Calloway. 112, Ian Kitson from Woodbridge, one of the quicker for few we have with Jason. Number 33, Daniel Wright. And number 11, Daniel Stainer, another youngster from the Swindon area. 83, and 114, Tom Pownall from Norbert. Number 8 going by is Chris Harris. We're now into the intermediates. We missed a couple there. Chris Harris. Then we got number 80. 80 is Ashley Denham, following that Denham family name. National champion there, 152, Matthew Reed. 65 is Lee Bartlett. Then number 22. 22, Ryan Deering. Of course, son of Pete Deering, used to race many years ago in this area. Number 9, Andrew Appleton. Then 99, Robert Clarence. 27 is Craig Sproston, one of the top performers from the north of England. Son of Dave Allen, who rode Speedway for Bell. Of course, one of the champions. Number 16 going by is Adam Shipp. Number 21, Richard Hill. Another one from East Anglia, from Ipswich. And there is a young man who supports Wolverhampton there. Ones we have number 77 there, Tony Dart. And probably his main opposition there, Daniel Winterton, number 12. Number 7 there is Lee Woodgate. Number 26, Lee Pittman. Well, we saw Lee and Ipswich in Speedway. 27 is Lewis Ackerman from Essex. 29, Jason Hazel, one of our Welsh competitors classes. Well, it's been 4-stroke 90cc. And we're ready with the first race of the afternoon. Straight away, it's Stephen Boxall who goes to front. Number 7, Stephen Boxall. Stephen actually finished runner-up in the cadet championship last year. Number 7, followed by number 81, Lewis Denham for Chinner in Oxfordshire. And a good scrap going on for that third spot between number 1, Alex Camier, and number 20, Daniel King. Alex Camier having his first season last year on the grass tracks. But Stephen Boxall coming under pressure, extreme pressure from number 81, Lewis Denham. Lewis Denham comes round the outside, tries to take the outside line, and these two battling for this, the first national championship race of 1995. Stephen Boxall still holds on. Going over the line now, it's Lee Smart, 271. Behind him, number 3, that was Natasha Bartlett, one of the young ladies. Number 1 is Alex Camier, now pulled away from number 20. Number 5, Kyle Hall, going well from Manchester. But it's all eyes on the checkered flag. Is it going to be Stephen Boxall hold off Lewis Denham it is. Stephen Boxall wins from Lewis Denham. A good start to the afternoon, some good racing. For those who don't normally come along to see any youth racing, it's all arranged over point scoring legs. And straight away it's number 2 and number 5 who hit the front of the juniors. That's Lee Complin and Christopher Bishop getting a very quick start there on the new track from the West Midlands. Lee Complin, all the way from Yorkshire, very fast performer. Looks like he's got this track lined up. In fact, Lee Complin finished runner-up in the British Championship, beating number 5, Christopher Bishop. Chris with some new leathers this year. Number 10, Matthew Stainer on the home territory from Swindon. Then I think it was Daniel Lands, followed by Cornwall's Matthew Deering. Number 5, Christopher Bishop, having a good race this afternoon, keeping tucked in behind Lee Complin, with 1 lap to go for Lee Complin, as they start to come by the back markers. One of those, Daniel Stainer, local rider from Swindon. Number 12 going over the line, John Lambert from Cornwall. And Christopher Bishop makes his move, trying all he can, goes around, takes a wide line, loses a bit of ground going out wide. But it's first win of the afternoon for Lee Complin. Number 10, Matthew Stainer, comes in 3rd, behind Daniel Lands, and then Matthew Deering. Number 12 is... Number 23 gets a good start. That's Stephen Taylor. Stephen Taylor from Stockport. At the moment, of course, the local rider, or nearly local rider from Reading, he's in 3rd place. But Stephen Taylor looking very, very powerful. Keeps it very, very wide. Number 38 going well is Jason King from Maidstone. So at the moment, Stephen Taylor not getting away too quickly from the others, because he's keeping that wide line. Jason King keeping it tight, then Andrew Parfoot, then number 14, Robert Finlow. These 4 are the riders to watch for in this one as they start to pull away from the rest of the field. But Stephen Taylor it is, but he goes very wide, especially on this pit turn. Jason King likes to keep it tight. He gains up a lot of ground, keeps on tight on the inside. With 1 lap to go, the riders start to box up. Andrew Parfoot coming under pressure from Robert Finlow for that 3rd spot. Jason King is closer this time to Stephen Taylor as they come round for the checkered flag. Can Jason King keep it tight, or Stephen Taylor go too wide? We'll have to go and see what happens here. Jason King comes through, and it looks to me like Jason King got it, but we'll wait for the lap scores. That was very, very tight. Very, very good race indeed there. And we'll give you the official result on that one in just a second. But as you can see, we're now in for the next juniors. 1-1-2, Ian Kitson it is who hits the front first, but he's already come under pressure from another rider. Ian Kitson going back in to 2nd place. This, of course, the 3rd of the first round of the juniors. Number 110 with that Honda from Ledbury is Joe Stevens. Joseph Stevens really making that Honda move, and as you can hear that deep-throated sound of the 4-stroke. So Joe Stevens pulling away, and one of the most convincing races so far we've had. So Joseph Stevens leads. Ian Kitson coming under pressure from 153, and that's Thomas Cooper. Thomas Cooper from Maidstone in Kent. And Ian Kitson wheel to wheel for that 2nd spot. So with Joe Stevens away, it's down to these 2 to really battle it away for that 2nd spot. Joe Stevens on his last lap. Thomas Cooper it is ahead of Ian Ian Kitson, then 114 Tom Pownell, then 555 Sean Iverson. But no stopping Joe Stevens as he comes up behind one of the back markers. Number 83, Nathan Irving goes by. And I think Joe's not going to quite lap. 177, Leon Calloway comes in just ahead of the winner then, Joe Stevens. Joe Stevens, as the pace hots up. Number 50 it is who hits the front first, that's Philip Ambrose. Philip Ambrose from Oliver Allen. And Philip, of course, I believe has been at least national champion in various classes twice, maybe 3 times in his career so far. A real hot shot for the future, one of the young guns who's going to go a long way. In those new leathers, Philip Ambrose leads, followed by Simon Stead, who's come through ahead of Oliver Allen. Simon Stead, of course, was third in the intermediate national one-day championship in Hampshire last year. And Simon Stead, at the moment in second place behind Philip Ambrose. Then Oliver Allen, 99, Robert Clarence on the 4-stroke there. Also number 9, Andrew Appleton out in this one from Berkshire. But Philip Ambrose looking very stylish, comes around to start his final lap. Then Simon Stead, Oliver Allen, Robert Clarence, then number 9, Andrew Appleton, then Chris Harris, number 8, then 21, Richard Hill, and then number 1, Jamie White from Hertfordshire. That's the order as they go round. Checker flag then made ready. Number 50 wins, Philip Ambrose. Phil wins, 1-1-2, Simon Stead gets second, and Oliver Allen just holds off that late challenge from the other two, which was Andrew Appleton and Robert Clarence. And even a good scrap at the back. Harris, number 21, Richard Hill, and number 1, Jamie White. Numbers were 50, 1-1-2, 4, 9, 99, 8, 21, and number 1. And straight into the lead goes Ryan Tolley, the junior champion for 1994 in the one-day championship. Ryan Tolley, of course, his relation back in the 50s was the first ever 350cc British champion back in 1951 or 52. We have a faller, one rider's gone down. In second place at the moment, it is number 16, Adam Shipp. And the rider that went down, one of the favourites, number 5, Christopher Neath. And Christopher Neath really trying to catch up, but a lot of ground to make up there at the back for Chris. So Ryan Tolley from the Midlands, followed by Adam Shipp, but in comes Matthew Reid. Matthew Reid having a beautiful turning now on the inside of Adam Shipp, coming through beautifully. Of course, Matthew Reid, the reigning intermediate national champion. So it's Matthew Reid now chasing Ryan Tolley. So we have 2 of the British champions from last year in this one. Ryan Tolley from Matthew Reid, then Adam Shipp. Behind them, number 12, Andrew Taylor. But no stopping Ryan Tolley in this one. And obviously he just moved up a class, and he looks like he means business in this one. Ryan Tolley then comes over the line, number 7. Followed by Matthew Reid, 152. Then number 16, Adam Shipp, and then number 12, Andrew Taylor, just holding off. Number 27, Craig. It was number 12, Andrew Taylor. Number 27, Craig Sproston. 65, Lee Bartlett. We will give you these in just a minute. We'll give you them in a minute. Don't worry. Right, we're on with the next one, which is a Senior A, and we don't quite have quite so many in this leg. But I'll give you those results after the race of the previous one. And it's Daniel Winterton, but up there in Lancashire, he leads away from Simon Davey, number 3. Then number 20, Daniel Burke. Then it is Lee Woodgate, number 7. Daniel Winterton, of course, the Senior A British champion, the reigning champion. So Daniel Winterton pulling away from Simon Davey. Simon Davey actually finished in 3rd place in the British Championships last year. At the rear is number 12 then starts his final lap. From number 3, Simon Davey. Number 20, Daniel Burke. Very well spread out. Nice and easy for the lap scores in this one. Daniel Winterton wins. Simon Davey gets second. Daniel Burke gets third. Fourth place, 007, Lee Woodgate. The official result of race 7, a win for number 12, Daniel Winterton. In second place, number 3, Simon Davey. Moving on to race 8, we stay with the Senior A. Tony Dart, one of the other favourites for this class, is the rider who hits the front first. Tony Dart on the HM Potter, new track from Kent. Well, that's a very fast motor he's got in there, and of course tuned by HM Smith, that's Steve Smith. No, Mick Potter, I should say. Mick Potter is the gentleman who actually sponsors Steve Bishop up here in the West Country. So Mick Potter on a new track engine there. Tony Dart, sponsored by Mick, I presume. But really going well here. Tony Dart. In second place, number 27, Lewis Ackerman. Then 229, Jason Hazel back on the scene. Good to see Jason back on the scene. Number 39, Gary Hayward brings up the rear, just 4 competitors in it. Tony Dart having the luxury to have a look around, see who's behind him. Tony Dart then from number 27, Lewis Ackerman. Then 229, Jason Hazel. And here, of course, took the place of the Norfolk event. Number 77 wins. 27, Lewis Ackerman second. 229, Jason Hazel. And I'll come back to some of the other sponsors in a minute. There's just some of the sponsors that make it all worthwhile. We're back with the cadets. And into the lead goes number 81. And of course, 81 was the rider who came second first time out, Lewis Denham. And this time it's Lewis Denham ahead of Stephen Boxall. And it looks like it's going to be a tremendous battle this afternoon between these two. Lewis Denham then ahead of Stephen Boxall. Then the next rider, all in white, number 5, Kyle Hall, but now coming under pressure. There's some of the Smart family, Darrell Smart and Lee Smart. They're on home territory. They're just going round. Number 11 at the back, that's Adam Wright. But what a scrap here for first place. Literally wheel to wheel, and looks like, yes, we have Stephen Boxall manages to take that turn just right to get past the back marker there, which now puts Lewis under pressure to try and regain that lead. So leading now then, number 7, Stephen Boxall, winner first time out from Canterbury. Lewis Denham actually finished 4th in the British Championship last year, ahead, or I should say behind Stephen Boxall, who was second. Of course, Leon Carrier, he's gone up into the next session, as we saw. Next section, I should say. Checker flag, Stephen Boxall, number 7. Lewis Denham, he gets second, number 81. On RTS, Roger Taylor special. Right, race 10, it's the juniors. Into the lead, number 18, Andrew Parfoot. Oh, superb start there by Andrew. Of course, in his splendid new leathers for this start of this season. And of course, his family, of course, two of the organisers of today's event. Andrew Parfoot then, from number 2, Leon Camier. And of course, sorry, not Leon Camier at all, Lee Complin. Lee Complin, of course, the winner, first time out. Lee Complin in second place. And at the moment, Andrew Parfoot's holding off Lee. So Lee Complin, number 2. Then we have number 77. And that's Lee Hodson. Now, Lee Hodson comes from Lancashire. He's wearing the colours of juniors. 1 lap to go for Andrew Parfoot. Bradley Kite is also battling hard there. Goes underneath Lee Hodson beautifully. Bradley Kite said, move out the way, Leon, come in through, and he went through there. into third place. But number 18, Andrew Parfitt, looks like he's going to get it. He does, a superb win. Number 2, Lee Compley gets second. In third place, 495, Bradley Kite. Lee Hodgson holds on just ahead of number 10, Matthew Stainer. And Thomas Cooper, of course. Not sure which one came over helping out with the kids today. Right, here we go. Race 11, second of juniors. Number 23 it is, Stephen Taylor. Stephen Taylor leading the way. Of course, Stephen had a good start. Get in second place in race 3. Of course, he got took from the back in that one, but looks like he means business this time out, leading the way. So, number 23, Stephen Taylor. From 112, Ian Kitson. And Christopher Bishop in third place. And Christopher looks like he's going to have a good season this year. Certainly in these first 2 races here at Swindon, he looks very, very impressive. And as I say that, he battles through for the second spot. So Christopher Bishop now moves into the second placing. Number 23, Stephen Taylor, still keeping out their head of Christopher Bishop. Oh, and as I say that, down goes Stephen. Christopher Bishop in second. Ian Kitson in third. Number 21 is Leon Camier, the reigning British champion. Now challenging, he comes through into second spot. So it's Christopher Bishop going to win. Leon Camier gets second, number 21. Number 112, Ian Kitson third. So good ride there from Leon Camier to come through. And bad luck there for Stephen Taylor. Thank you to the sponsors, and of course Teltrek Engineering from Pershore, Worcestershire, by arrangement of Mr. P. Tolley, one of the parents. Thank you very much indeed for that. Here we go then, race 12, the juniors, and number 38 got a good start, Jason King. Jason, winner first time out, but already has come under pressure from one of the competitors. And it's Joe Stevens on the Honda. So 110, Joe Stevens. So we in fact have 2 of the winners earlier this afternoon out in this one. Joseph Stevens and number 38, Jason King. Joe Stevens and Joseph Stevens from Jason King. Then number 14, Robert Finlow. Then it's 114, which is Tom Pownall. Roger going by there, Nathan Irwin, number 83. But the 3 front runners who pulled away from the rest of the field come by to start their final lap. Joe Stevens, Jason King, number 14's next, Robert Finlow. Then 114, Tom Pownall ahead of Sean Iverson and Daniel Lands. And then I think it was one of the Deerings was next. But at the moment, coming around for the checkered flag, it is Joseph Stevens, 110. Jason King gets second. Number 14, Robert Finlow third. And it's as they came by, yes, I mentioned that was one of the Deerings at the back there. That was number 3 of that group. That was Matthew Deering. Christopher Neath it is who heads the front first, followed by Matthew Reid. Now in the Intermediate British Championship last year, Matthew Reid was the winner and Christopher Neath was second. So we have 2 of the fast performers out in this one. And Christopher Neath, of course, had a full first time out. Got a lot of points to make up. Adam Shipp it is who is in third place with the green and white colours, the green leathers. But Christopher Neath in second place. And Matthew Reid challenges hard now, wheel to wheel. As they come round on that far side of the track, can Matthew Reid do anything at all as they come into the pit turns? Christopher Neath holds on, but Matthew Reid changes to the inside line. Matthew Reid comes through on the inside. And we have a new leader, Matthew Reid. A beautiful move there by Matthew. Ahead of Chris Neath. And Looks like Adam Ship's dropped back in place and look now under pressure from Chris Harris. But what a finish here as Matthew Reed just comes over the line ahead of Christopher Neath. Superb ride in there by Matt Reed, ahead of Chris Neath. Ship. Then number 8, Chris Harris. Number 1, Jamie White. Number 65, Lee Bartlett. And number 22, Ryan Deering. We will repeat those numbers in a minute for you, but at the moment it's Ryan Tolley ahead of Philip Ambrose and then Oliver Allen. And as I said just now, Ryan Tolley and Philip Ambrose were the first winners first time out. So after this race we should have a clear leader. Ryan Tolley then from Philip Ambrose. Then a tremendous battle for third place between Simon Stead and Oliver Allen. Philip Ambrose comes through on the inside of Ryan Tolley. Aren't we getting some close racing here? Philip Ambrose then from Ryan Tolley. The rider from the southeast ahead of the Midlander. Then Simon Stead, followed by Andrew Appleton. Oliver Allen has got a quick start. He's dropping back now. He's dropped back into that 5th place. Those are the first 5 riders, and Ryan Tolley not giving up. He's right up behind. No, he lost a lot of ground there. Philip Ambrose pulls away. 1-1-2, Simon Stead in 2nd place. Third place, I should say, behind Ryan Tolley, and he comes right up on the inside. And Ryan Tolley loses yet another place. But Simon Stead, 1-1-2, goes very, very wide. Has Ryan Tolley got back in? He has. Ryan Tolley got back in. It looked like he got the 2nd place. We know that Philip Ambrose won it. We'll wait for the lap scores for the 2nd place. Very, very close indeed. Those numbers were 50, 7, 1-1-2, 9, 4, 12, 27, 80, and 21. Senior A, Simon Davey. It is Simon Davey. Daniel Burke going well also, but it's the rider from Suffolk. Of course, his father, Tony Davies, still has a go in pre-75 in the Golden Oldie class up there in Suffolk. But it is Simon Davey who leads, followed by number 20, Daniel Burke. Then number 229, Jason Hazel. Then number 39, Gary Hayward. And number 26, Lee Pittman. Lee was actually having quite a good afternoon last week at Marshfield. So Simon Davey from Daniel Burke. These 2 riders, front runners. The one I mentioned was Gary Hayward. That's Lewis Ackerman. Number 27 is the rider there. Daniel Burke putting Simon Davey under pressure. 1 lap to go. Lewis Ackerman in 4th place. So with half a lap to go, is Daniel Burke going to do it? He comes from the inside. Simon Davey looks over his shoulder and basically says to move out of the way. But no problems for Daniel Burke. And Simon Davey comes back in, and Daniel Burke ends up in 3rd place because Jason Hazel comes in there. So what a superb race. Right, away we go, and just 4 riders in this one. Number 77 leads, Tony Dart from Daniel Winterton. And these are the 2 riders that fought it out for the British Championship down at Fordingbridge last year in this class. And at the moment, leading the way is Tony Dart, followed by Daniel Winterton, number 12. Then 007, Lee Woodgate. Tony Dart looking very impressive, but Daniel Winterton putting on the pressure now. Daniel Winterton, of course, gets some help from some of the top Speedway riders, I believe, up there, or at least some advice from them. I think he's a good friend of Tony Atkin. Daniel Winterton then trying all he can to beat Tony Dart. 1 lap to go, and Tony Dart looks like he's got this one in the bag. Can Daniel Winterton do anything about it? Quite a way ahead of Gary Hayward and Lee Woodgate. Checkered flag is made ready. Daniel Winterton's got it all to do on this final turn. He's trying all he can, but it's going to be Tony Dart. Tony Dart wins. Daniel Winterton, he gets second place. Gary Hayward, third, and 007. Stephen Boxall it is, yet again, number 7. Followed by number 81, Lewis Denham on the RTS. These two, of course, battled it out for those first two legs this afternoon. Looks like they've renewed their battle again here for the third one. Stephen Boxall then, from number 81, Lewis Denham. They're quite a way ahead of number 1, Alex Camier, and also Daniel King, the number 5, Carl Hall, then number 17, Darryl Smart, followed by 271, Lee Smart, and number 3, Natasha. But the two front runners, Stephen Boxall still holding off Lewis Denham, past the back markers. Stephen Boxall then just holds off Lewis. They just have 2 more turns to get round, and it looks like Lewis is going to put the pressure on as they come round towards the pit turn. The checkered flag will be made ready as he comes up the inside. He's trying all he can. There's a back marker in the way, but it's going to be Stephen Boxall ahead of Lewis Denham. Number 1 comes in, Alex Camier, getting quicker as he goes. Of course, got a lot to do to start. Number 3, Natasha Bartlett. We'll give you the rest of that. In fact, it was just 271 to go, but we'll give you that result again in a second, because we're now on with the juniors, and it's race 18. Lee Complin is the rider who's got to the front first. And it's Lee Complin, who's had 1 win and 1 second, who are the competitor that's out front. So Lee Complin, number 2, followed by number 14, Robert Finlow. And Robert Finlow is not too far behind number 2, Lee Complin. And he's going very, very quickly into the pit turns. So Robert Finlow from Kidderminster comes alongside number 2, Lee Complin. Then we have 112, Ian Kitson. Then 111, Adam Allott. Then number 26, James Theobald. Adam Allott, of course, the son of Nicky Allott, the former Speedway rider. Robert Finlow goes around the outside of number 2, Lee Complin. Lee looks across at him. Can he take a tight corner? He does. A beautiful move by Lee Complin to get back in front as they come round now for the checkered flag. They both go into pit turns together. They have a back marker ahead of them. Who's going to get it? It looks like that Robert Finlow's got the best line. As they come toward the checkered flag, it's going to be Robert Finlow, followed by number 2. He gets another second place to stay in the points there, Lee Complin. Team 2, 112, 111. 26, 03, 12, 33, number 11. We're back with the juniors, race 19. Right, number 23 it is. Stephen Taylor, but coming under pressure. Stephen Taylor has had some bad luck so far today, and it looks like he's dropping back as he goes back into second place. That's the Northern rider Stephen Taylor on the new track from Stockport. Leading the way, of course, is number 495, Bradley Kite, who came from the back in his previous race. In third place, and number 10, Matthew Stainer. Matthew Stainer on home turf from the Swindon club now starts to make his move up behind number 23, Stephen Taylor. So it's Bradley Kite, Stephen Taylor, Matthew Stainer. Then number 21, Leon Camier. We got another celebrity here because riders took a tumble when we have them, but at the moment it looks like we're ready for the off. And it is race 20, the juniors. Andrew Andrew Parfitt it is who leads the way, number 18. Andrew Parfitt in those new leathers, as is Christopher Bishop. He's just tucked in there behind, but the rider who's come through there looks like Lee Hodson. Lee Hodson goes very, very wide. Andrew Parfitt comes to a halt, obviously with a mechanical problem, pulls out to the infield. So problems for Andrew. It's Christopher Bishop who takes up the running. Christopher Bishop it is in from number 3, Matthew Deering. Now for those of you who remember racing up here in the Wessex and Western Centre back in the 70s, Peter Deering used to be one of the stars up here. That's his son there, number 3, Matthew Deering, holding second place at the moment, ahead of Lee Hodson. So it's Christopher Bishop, Matthew Deering, then number 38 has come through ahead of Lee Hodson, number 38, Jason King. And it's Jason King in 4th place, Lee Hodson back in the 3rd. These are the 4 front runners. Christopher Bishop wins then. So good ride there by Christopher Bishop. It looks like he means business this season. Number 8, Christopher Harris it is who leads the way. The Cornish rider from Truro. Oliver Allen in 2nd place, the son of Dave Allen, who rode for Bellevue in Boston. And at the moment, Matthew Reed in 3rd spot. Then Andrew Appleton, then Craig Sproston. Then number 80, Ashley Denham, followed by number 1, Jamie White. Matthew Reed though, superb ride here coming through. And it looks like he's going to get through it in the 2nd spot. Christopher Harris dropping back all the time. Oliver Allen though still there, but Matthew Reed's come through. Coming from the back in superb form. The reigning British champion. Heads to front as he goes right on his final lap. Andrew Appleton through in the 4th place. Christopher Harris, 3rd place I should say, Christopher Harris is next, and then is Craig Sproston. And as they come round on the final 2 turns, can Andrew Appleton do anything about Oliver Allen? Although Oliver Allen is challenging Matthew Reed. Matthew Reed then, Oliver Allen, Andrew Appleton, Christopher Harris, Craig Sproston, Ashley Denham, then number 1, Jamie White. In this one we got Chris Neath, we've got Ryan Tolley, Phil Ambrose, Christopher Neath it is, Ryan Tolley is next, then it's Philip Ambrose. And we've got 112 Simon Stead, but the yellow flags go out, red flag goes up. Be interested in a video of Grasstrack, souvenir of the past, then he's been recording meetings since the 1970s, so he's got a wide collection. Here we go, looks like we're ready, and what a race this should be. It is Ryan Tolley from Christopher Neath, then Philip Ambrose, followed by Simon Stead, and then Adam Schiff in that order. But last time out, Christopher Neath got a flyer before it was stopped, but at the moment it's Ryan Tolley leading. Philip Ambrose goes fairly wide. Simon Stead comes through. Simon Stead in the 2nd place. Then Christopher Neath. Then I think number 99, Robert Clarence is next. Followed by Adam Schiff, and the battle is for 2nd place because Simon Stead and Phil Ambrose are wheel to wheel. Christopher Neath there in 3rd spot. And Philip Ambrose goes wide, loses ground. So it's Ryan Tolley from Simon Stead, then Christopher Neath, then Robert Clarence, then Philip Ambrose, then Adam Schiff. That's the order for the front runners as they come round, but Ryan Tolley stamping his authority on this one. The 1994 Junior British Champion is ahead of Simon Stead, then Christopher Neath, Robert Clarence, and Philip Ambrose looking very, very subdued. I'm not sure whether he's got a mechanical problem or whether he just had a bad turn and went on the outside there, but number 7 wins. Ryan Tully from Simonstead. Then it was number 5, Chris Neath in 3rd place. And going over the line at the rear there. Tony Dart it is from Simon Davey. Then 007 Lee Woodgate. So one of the favourites to take the Southwest title, Tony Dart it is, leading the way, number 77. Followed by number 3, Simon Davey. Lee Woodgate coming under pressure from number 39, Gary Hayward. Just 4 riders. Tony Dart from Simon Davey. Gary Hayward, and looks like problems for Lee Woodgate. Looks down his machine. And it pulls onto the infield. No, he's still going to circulate around for the points. Looks like something, possibly a puncher. He's got something wrong with the back wheel, that's for sure. Tony Dart then from Simon Davey. Then Gary Hayward in a very safe 3rd place. So win for Tony Dart, number 77. Number 12, Daniel Winterton, it is who leads. Followed by Lewis Ackerman, number 27. Daniel Winterton making it look easy out there in front, pulling away from the rest of the field. Number 20, Daniel Burke, now ahead of Lewis Ackerman. So Daniel Burke, now Lewis Ackerman coming under more pressure. Daniel Burke in 2nd place. Daniel Winterton leads. Daniel Burke in 2nd, 229. Jason Hazel comes from the back. Well, not quite the back, because behind Lewis Ackerman we have Lee Pittman. Just 5 riders in this one. One lap to go for Daniel Winterton. Into the pit turns for the final time. Daniel Winterton from Daniel Burke. That's how they're going to finish, I think, yes. 3rd place, number 229, Jason Hazel.
Break, and all the riders are coming to us to have a chat on the mic. And first of all, Ashley Denham, is it? You're Ashley, are you?
Yeah.
You were going very quick out there today, weren't you?
Well, just about.
Or was that your brother? That was
Yeah, that was my brother in the car.
That was your brother, is it?
Yeah.
So you've been teaching him though, obviously, because you're the older one.
No, not really. Yeah, I suppose a little bit.
Now, was it your dad used to race, or one of your relations, didn't they?
Yeah, my dad used to ride.
Were you too young to remember him race, or is he?
Yeah, I remember when he used to race. He rode for like 13 years or something like that. I can't.
And is that how you got involved yourself?
Yeah, we come like along to a youth meeting and I started from there.
And does he help you and do your bikes and everything for you?
Yep.
And obviously your ambitions?
To carry on Grasstrack.
Yeah, Speedway one day?
Nah.
No, stick with the grass.
Yep.
Right, Ashley, we've got a lot to talk to. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Who we got next? Oh, it's Chris. What's happening to you today? You weren't did you fall off?
Yeah, twice.
Twice, was it?
Yeah, in the same place as well.
So what was it? Bad patch, bit slick, was it, or?
Just I think we had the wrong tyre on the back and just came into the corner a bit hard and just, both wheels went away and just lost it.
Oh, right. And I believe if you want to advertise, your dad's got some boots for sale, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
What's he doing, a bit of market trading these days, is he?
Yeah, just a little bit.
And whose autograph have you got on the front of your leathers here then?
Sam Malenko.
Sam Malenko.
Yeah.
Who's he then? Sam Malenko?
Yeah.
Oh, of course, he's your hero, isn't he?
Mhm.
Do you have a go around the Wolverhampton track at all on the bike?
I've been round there once.
Ran there once. That was quite a thrill, wasn't it?
It was alright, yeah. I've been round Sheffield as well.
Sheffield, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you like that?
Yeah, it was good, that was.
Great. Right. Well, have a good afternoon.
Okay, thanks
Don't
so
fall off
much.
again.
I won't.
Thanks. Right, now we got one of the Stainers. Which one are you? You've got me the big one, so you got me Matthew. Is that right?
Yep, that's right.
That's it. You were going very quick, weren't you, out there today?
Yeah.
Have you had any secret practice, seeing it's your home club's racetrack?
No.
No?
No.
They didn't give you a secret practice session
No.
beforehand then? No?
No.
Do you still go to Speedway every week at Swindon?
Yeah. Yeah.
I see your dad, I was looking in the programme, I see your dad looks after the mascots, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Have you had the chance yourself to go around the track?
Yeah, I don't go there anymore because when I was little I used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how are you getting on the racetracks this year? Club meetings and that? Winning?
I've only rid through meetings, that's all this season at the moment.
Ah, right. Well, I hope you have a good afternoon, the rest of the afternoon.
Yeah.
Keep teaching your brother mine, because you didn't teach him last year, did you? You didn't say help him last year, did you? No, you have to help him this year. Right, who we got next? Thank you, Matthew.
Simon Dominski.
What name?
Simon Dominski.
Simon Dominski. Now, I haven't seen you before. When did you start actual racing there, Simon?
Well, halfway through the season last season.
Ah, so you're quite a new recruit to Grasstrack racing.
Yeah.
How did you get into it?
Well, I was going to start motocross, and then I had some friends, and then I just went and watched one meeting, and I liked it. Started.
And that's it? No
Yeah.
turning back now? Any ambitions?
Yeah, it's pretty much final.
To win the British final?
Yeah,
Grasstrack or Speedway?
Grasstrack.
Grasstrack. Good luck to you, and good luck this afternoon. Thank you very much. Next one, who we got here?
Liam Calloway,
Liam Calloway.
Yeah.
You're quite a new name to me as well. How long have you been racing?
2 seasons.
2 seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you do many nationals last year?
1.
Just the one. That's why I haven't seen much of you then. And how did you get into Grasstrack racing?
Well, my first ever meeting was here. I came and watched one.
Yeah.
It's only just around the corner from where I live, so
You actually live around the corner from here, do you?
yeah. So I
So
just
you're-
watched one.
And you're a local then, are you?
Yeah.
So how's it feel to have all these northerners and southerners coming up to your patch then? All right?
Don't feel no different.
No. Do you know many of the riders from other areas?
Yeah.
You do, so obviously you get to know them. Have you been out here for secret practice when everybody has gone home?
No.
No? You haven't been out here practicing all week then or anything?
Nope.
No. Who does your bikes then for you?
My dad.
Your dad. Is he an ex-racer or
No.
How did you get in? How did you sort of get involved? You've seen Grasstrack racing before, had you?
Yeah. And I decided I wanted to do it.
And you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Good, well done. Right, and this must be another Swindon Club member. And this is Daniel Stainer, is it not? Because you look like your brother, only a smaller version, don't you? And you, if I remember rightly, you don't say a lot to me normally.
Nope.
What do you want to say today? You going to talk to me a bit more today? Is your dad doing your bike for you, is he?
Yeah.
Good. And how are you getting on now? It's your 2nd or 3rd season, isn't it? You've been
Yeah.
and you're sort of getting an old hand at it now, aren't you? You must be one of the smallest riders in your class, though, aren't you?
Probably.
Oh yeah? Your brother not been helping you at all?
Nope.
No. You'll have to get him to teach you how he goes. He goes very quick, doesn't he?
Yep.
That's right. Hope you have a good afternoon. Right, who we got next? Oh, it's Cornwall's best day, is it?
Yeah.
John Lambert, birthday tomorrow. How old are you tomorrow then?
10.
10 years of age, eh? So another 6 years and you'll be racing with the adults, yeah? Certainly Cornwall's got a good record in the youth scene with top riders coming off the conveyor belt, so
Yeah.
is that what you want to be, a grass track rider or a speedway rider when later on?
I think I'd rather ride grass.
Rather ride the grass. You don't fancy having a go at Exeter Speedway?
No, not really.
The reason I asked that is Exeter. No, so you're going to stick to grass tracks, are you?
Yeah.
Well, if you race as long as Cornwall's greatest legend there, Adrian Kessel, 50 seasons, you've got a fair few seasons to race down in Cornwall, haven't you?
Yeah.
What do you think of it up here? Do you like the racetrack?
Yeah, it's not as bumpy as it was a couple of years ago. That's better.
So you like it? Good. You can have a good second half, are you?
Yep.
Good. Well done, John. Bye. Who we got here?
James Theobald.
Who?
James Theobald.
James Theobald. That's it. Now, if I remember rightly, aren't you from up the north somewhere? Kent, is it?
Kent.
Is it?
Yeah.
I got that wrong then, didn't I? I'm thinking of James Mann. He's the northern one. How long have you been racing?
1 year.
1
No,
year.
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
And how are you getting on so far this year? Have you won anything down in Kent at all?
No, not yet.
No, still working at it, eh? Who does your bikes for you? Your dad?
My dad and my mechanic.
And your mechanic? Have you got any, famous top name mechanic have you or not?
Yeah, Dave Camier.
Who?
Dave Camier.
Dave Camier. He's one of the Camier family that have been racing for years, haven't they? Because there's Mick Camier and Dean Camier, there's all of them in there down that way. Well, you've certainly got some expertise there.
Yeah.
And you enjoying the grass tracking?
Yeah.
Good. Well, I hope you have a good rest of the afternoon. Thank you very much. Thank you, James. Kite. You're going very quick from the back today, aren't you? Coming from the back most races.
Yeah, because it's just spinning on the line.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, and
So
I just have to get through them all.
So you've got to work hard. Do you enjoy coming from the back? It certainly makes it look exciting.
I don't enjoy it. It makes it really hard, but you got to do it, innit?
Good for me watching mine. I enjoy it. Any changes in bikes or anything this year?
Just got a bigger frame. I got sponsored from Roy. Well, he didn't sponsor me. He just wanted to give me a frame to see how I got on with it.
And who's sponsoring you?
They ain't sponsored me. He's just like giving me a bike, and it's Roy Simmons Engineering in Brook in Kent.
And they do quite a bit of work for quite a lot of the top riders, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they did. And who does your machines for you?
Dad and Roy.
Oh, they're the main two, like.
Yeah.
And does this Roy come away and watch you race as well? Does he?
Yeah, because his son rides Paul Simmons.
Ah, yes. So,
but he didn't come today because he didn't feel like it. So.
Right. So Dad's keeping an eye on the bikes today for you.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you have a good second half. And
Thank you.
I don't mind you coming from the back. It makes it very exciting for us.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bradley. Who else we got? Anybody else here?
Me.
Yeah, we've seen you lot. Rider Christopher Bishop going very, very quickly this afternoon. Probably the best I've ever seen you in a national. Oh, enjoyed yourself?
Yeah, at the beginning though the track was a bit slick, but it's starting to dry off a bit now.
Yeah.
And just picking up grip's the main thing.
You're getting faster, aren't you?
Well, if you want to put it that way, yeah.
That's right. And new leathers?
Yeah, new leathers. Had them in the last season. And
very smart. Got a sponsor or not?
Trollman Engineering's
Yeah.
doing all my bike. I've had a brand new track as well.
Brilliant. Well done. So you're geared up for this season.
Yeah. Hopefully the national title's mine.
That's what you want to aim for, is it?
Yeah.
The championships. And then what happens later on when you get into adult grass tracking? Are you going to carry on adult grass tracking or go into speedway? What's the plan?
We'll see what happens, really.
See what happens, yeah. Good. And it's your first national of the year and you're obviously looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I hope you have a good afternoon, and I certainly can't miss you, can I, commentating with those orange and black leathers on? Have a good afternoon, Christopher.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Winterton, last year's British champion. How are you doing this year?
Oh, it seems to be okay. I'm doing my best, like. I'm enjoying it. Well, that's about as much as you can say at the moment, to tell you the truth.
Still getting some help from some of these speedway riders like Tony Atkin and Paul Thorpe, is it?
Yes, I'm very involved with Tony Atkin this time. Depending on what happens, I should be riding a lot with Tony towards the end of this season. He had actually asked me to do the best pairs with him in the seniors for the 350s, but as far as I know, the senior 350s is like before my 16th, so I couldn't actually do it with him. Otherwise, I would have been in there with him.
Are you watching him tomorrow night? He's down this way. He's at Reading tomorrow night.
No, we won't be watching him actually. My mother and father went up to Bradford on Saturday night to see him because my father's backed him with backing him with a couple of engines now and leathers and that. So
you all work together, really, don't you?
Yeah, me, Tony Atkin, Paul Thorpe, we all work together as a group.
Brilliant. Well, you've certainly got some experience there to help you on your way.
Yeah, well, I hope it pays off anyway.
Speedway, had any training at the Speedway tracks this year?
No, not yet. We'll be venturing on to a Speedway track sometime, maybe having a go around at Bellevue. John Hall's graciously asked me to go up there and have a go, so
brilliant.
I'll take him up on that offer and have a go around, see how it goes.
Brilliant. Well, good luck this afternoon.
Ah, thanks very much.
You've got your old competitor there, Tony Dart, to battle against.
He's a good lad, Tony is. He's main arch rival, and it's going to be tough.
It's going to be a good season between the two of you.
Yeah, I dare say. Well, I may be leaving the youth scene before the British final, depending on how things happen. But from what I can see, I may be leaving at the beginning of August.
That's when you're 16, is it?
Yeah, to go off into the seniors.
Right.
Very much looking forward to it all.
Well, we wish you luck in both.
Yeah, well,
both
thank you very much.
The rest of the youth and also in the adults.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Daniel.
And number 7, Stephen Boxall. Race 25, then the cadets. Fourth leg. Right, number 20 at a tremendous start. Daniel King now. Beautiful start by Daniel. Then it's Stephen Boxall. Lewis Denham's come through there now. Lewis Denham in the white. What a superb start by Daniel King. Lewis Denham, Stephen Boxall, then number 1, Alex Camier, then number 20, dropping back to Daniel King, then number 5, Kyle Hall, followed by number 17, Darryl Smart, then number 3, Natasha Bartlett, and bringing up the rear, number 11, Adam Wright, wearing the colours of Wolverhampton, Adam. Lewis Denham from Stephen Boxall. These two have had a good battle all afternoon. Stephen Boxall is the one that's come out on top so far. But at the moment it's Lewis Denham who's holding off the 3 times winner. These two riders way ahead of the rest of the field, and of course the third place one is Alex Camier. Stephen Boxall makes his move on the pit turn then. Lewis Denham on the inside. Stephen Boxall taking a wide line around the outside, goes past number 271, Lee Smart. Superb race there for the cadets. And she's parked just by the PA van. In fact, she's at the PA van now if you want any. 110, got a very good start there. That's Joseph Stevens on that roaring Honda, that deep-throated Honda 110 from the Western Centre, from Ledbury. I think Joe dropping back a couple of places there. As in number 10, Matthew Stainer, followed by 14, Robert Finlow. 110, Joseph Stevens, and Christopher Bishop there in those colourful black and orange leathers. We spoke to him during the interval. He's in 4th place at the moment. But number 10 it is, Matthew Stainer. One of the Swindon Club members on home turf ahead of Joe Stevens. So we have a Wessex Centre rider ahead of a Western Centre rider. Then number 14, Robert Finlow from the Midlands. So Joe Stevens tucked in behind Matthew Stainer, then Robert Finlow. These are the front 3. Number 14, Robert Finlow makes his move. All 3 riders close up as they come up towards the checkered flag. Who's it going to be? It's Matthew Stainer from Joe Stevens and Robert Finlow. And Lee Copley not doing quite so well there. He only managed 4th place. Dispatch. Bradley Kite on the inside gets a very good start. So too there is number 23, Stephen Taylor, who had a few problems today, but it's Bradley Kite who leads the way. So 495, Bradley Kite, Stephen Taylor, then Thomas Cooper, then we have 114, and that was Tom Pownell. Bradley Kite now pulling away from Stephen Taylor. 153, still going well. Tom 33, Daniel Wright. Daniel, of course, one of the riders from Wolverhampton area. Stephen Taylor now goes by him. Bradley Kite wins, 495. Stephen Taylor second. Thomas Cooper third. Those numbers were 495, 23, 153, 114, 26, 03, 83 and 33. Race 28, Stable Juniors. Leon Camier got a very quick start. This year riding number 21, and it's Leon Camier who's out in front. Leon, I see, had his first win down in Cornwall in this class a couple of weeks ago, I think it was, but Leon Camier it is, with his old rival, Jason King from the cadet class from previous seasons, right with him. So Leon Camier and Jason King, they had a few battles in the cadet classes. They're now out in this one, 1 and 2, in the juniors. Sean Iverson is next. Followed by 112, Ian Kitson, then number 4, Daniel Lands. 177 going over the line, that's Liam Calloway. He's one of the local riders. 1 lap to go for Leon Camier. Double British champion in the cadet class and going like a rocket train in this one. So the checker flag's going to be made ready. Leon Camier wins, Jason King second, Sean Iverson third. 77, 177, number 11. Craig Sproston gets a flyer, number 27. And it's the Northern rider, Craig Sproston, got a beautiful start, but drops back, goes very, very wide. In fact, we have 4 riders now ahead of Craig Sproston. Oh, and there's bad news, so one of the top runners, number 9, Andrew Appleton, just got going there. It's Simon Stead with Christopher Harris and Philip Ambrose. Philip Ambrose now creeping into second place. So it's 112 Simon Stead, then Philip Ambrose, then Cornwall's Christopher Harris. 99 Robert Clarence on the inside. Number 9 Andrew Appleton, got a lot of work to do, but looks like not going to do it there. 112 Simon Stead from Philip Ambrose, Robert Clarence, Christopher Harris, Craig Sproston, number 16 is Adam Shipp is the next one. Then I think it was Jamie White, and then number 65, Lee Bartlett. Checkered flag then, Simon Stead, good win there ahead, Philip Ambrose. And a good ride there too. Right, away we go, race 30, the intermediates. Chris Neath gets a good start against his fellow battlers, which are Ryan Tully and Oliver Allen. Now these 3 riders have had many battles over the last few years. No, it's not Oliver Allen, is it? That's Matthew Reid. Oliver Allen's downfield. No, Matthew Reid it is. Well, Christopher Neath has come off twice, but this time he's got the 2 favourites behind him. Matthew Reid in second and Ryan Tully in third. So for Christopher Neath, this will be a superb win if he can hold these 2 off. Matthew Reid closes the gap, comes up right on his back wheel, but Ryan Tully right with them. Matthew Reid then right up behind him. These 3, the only ones in it at the moment. For that first place, it's Christopher Neath holding the inside line, keeping it tight. Matthew Reid has on his shoulder, got a lot of work to do. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go then. Matthew Reid still in second place. Ryan Tully can do nothing about them at all. Christopher Neath then comes around, 2 more turns to go. Is he going to get this win of the afternoon? He's trying hard, but Matthew Reid makes his move. Matthew Reid challenges as they come over the line. It's Christopher Neath. Superb ride again. And Ryan Tully, of course, he was there to pounce. He was waiting, playing the waiting game. But superb win there. 31, it's the Senior A's. Simon Davey then from Daniel Winterton. Simon Davey leads. Daniel Winterton moves, comes on the inside. Beautiful move there from Daniel Winterton. Simon Davey fights back. These 2 riders pull away. Daniel Winterton, he's 16 in August and looks like going into adult Grasstracks, and he looks like he's going to be a force in that. Daniel Winterton, Simon Davey, then number 20 Daniel Burke. These are the first 3. Daniel Winterton then leads. Simon Davey could do nothing about this at all. Gary Hayward's the rider, keeping ahead of 007 Lee Woodgate. As I say that, he goes very, very wide indeed. Checkered flag then, made out. Daniel Winterton wins. In second place, number 2. 3, I should say, Simon Davey. You go with us in race 32. Tony Dart it is who heads the front first. Tony Dart from number 229, that's Jason Hazel. Then number 27, Lewis Ackerman, with the 4th rider, Lee Pittman. Lee Pittman, just south of Bristol, racing in the adult meeting at Marshfield last week. So with Tony Dart leading, the battle is on for second place. Number 27, Lewis Ackerman from Essex. Not making any impression on Jason Hazel, the Welsh rider at the moment. They come round for the checkered flag then. Tony Dart all over the place as he comes around the pit turns. He wins. In second place, Jason Hazel. Right, again it's Lewis Denham and Stephen Boxall. These two looks like they're set for quite a few battles this year. Number 81, Lewis Denham, on the inside of Stephen Boxall. Then number 20, Daniel King. And number 1, Alex Camier. Alex going quicker as the years progress. Still very close. Lewis Denham it is leading. Number 81. So on to the final lap. Lewis Denham. Stephen Boxall still chasing. Checker flag goes out for Lewis Denham, number 81, followed by Stephen Boxall. This makes it very, very interesting. Getting very, very tight, and it could be a deciding factor in this next, in the final cadet one. Five, 17, 3, 271, and 11. We're on to race 34. This is the junior, and in the lead is number 10, and that is Matthew Stainer on home territory, leading the way. He's getting quicker as the afternoon goes on as well. Lee Coughlin in second. Then is Daniel Lance. Liam Calloway bringing up the rear at the moment. Matthew Stainer, Lee Coughlin, Bradley Kite, then Jason King, and behind Jason King, Daniel Lance. Jason King gradually making his move there, coming through. Bradley Kite now looks like he's challenging Lee Coughlin. And very exciting to see Bradley Kite here this afternoon. He's doing all the work from the back. And looks like he's making another move on Lee Coughlin. Lee Coughlin holds him off for second. Matthew Stainer, though, the winner. 174, Tom Pownell, followed by 177, Leon Calloway. And leading the way is Leon Camier from Christopher Bishop. Leon Camier looks like he's going to make his mark in this particular branch of youth Grasstrack racing. As he leads the hard-riding Christopher Bishop. And going through there, number 3, Matthew Deering. But Christopher Bishop, he's getting quicker as each season goes on, and he looks very quick today from the Midlands. Chasing Leon Camier. Ian Kitson ahead of Matthew Deering. Then number 153. Leon Camier it is from Christopher Bishop. Unless anything happens, that's how it's going to stay, I'm sure. As they come into the pit turns, come round for the checkered flag. It's going to be Leon Camier. Number 21 wins from Chris Bishop, number 5. Ian Kitson then 112 holds off Matthew Deering, number 3. And Tom 153, Thomas Cooper. 3, Daniel Wright. Race 36 juniors. Lee Hodgson it is, who leads the way. Lee Hodgson from Preston in Lancashire. But now coming, big challenge. Joe Stevens and Robert Finlow. Lee Hodgson loses out there as Joe Stevens leads from Robert Finlow. Then it's our early leader, Lee Hodgson. Two Northern riders in 3rd and 4th place, Stephen Taylor and Adam Allott. John Lambert also having a battle downfield. But it's 110, Joe Stevens. Followed by Robert Finlow. Lee Hodgson drops right back. There's now under pressure from Stephen Taylor. Winner then, Joe Stevens. Daniel Stainer. Race 37, the intermediate. Good start by Chris Neath. Superb start there by Chris Neath. He came into his own in the last one. Looks like he means business. You gotta get in this one, but he's coming under pressure. One, 2, Simon Stead. Holding that second slot at the moment. Closes up behind Chris Neath. Then it's Andrew Appleton, who had some bad luck earlier on, and then it's Craig Sproston. Craig Sproston's been very, very quick starter on the antique Honda. Or I should say, antique Yamaha, I should say. Number 12 out there, that's Andrew Taylor. His brother we just seen in the previous race. Christopher Neath then comes to the checkered flag. Chris Neath wins. Followed by 112, Simon Stead. Richard Hill. On to race 38, the intermediate. Ryan Tolley it is from Matthew Reid and Chris Harris. Superb start by Ryan Tolley, the reigning junior British champion. Going like a rocket train in this one. Matthew Reid, the reigning intermediate champion in second place. Philip Ambrose Ambrose making hard work of it, challenging number 99, Robert Clarence, for that third spot. Philip Ambrose taking the wide line. Chris Harris ahead of Oliver Allen. Adam Ship, then it's number 65. And 65 is Lee Bartlett. Then number 22, Ryan Deering. Ryan Tully then from Matthew Reid with 1 lap to go. Good battle for second place between Robert Clarence and Phil Ambrose. Phil Ambrose makes his move on those pit turns, goes round the outside of Robert Clarence. And the battle is on for third spot. It's going to be Phil Ambrose who comes by. But no disputing, Ryan Tully having a superb race there. This brings together Tony Dart and Daniel Winterton. Tony Dart gets the front first. Daniel Winterton right tucked in behind him, and Simon Davey. These were the three that disputed the Senior A British Championship last year. Then it was Daniel Winterton at 1, Tony Dart was second, Simon Davey was third. At the moment, the only change on that order is the fact that Tony Dart is leaving Daniel Winterton. Daniel Winterton we can expect to see in adult Grasstrack action very, very soon. He turns 16 in August. Tony Dart leads the way though in this one. And Daniel Winterton's got it all to do. Simon Davey dropping back. And he's going to have to hold off. Lewis Ackerman, number 27. On to the last lap. Daniel Winterton on the Kawasaki. Tony Dart on the Mick Potter new track. As they come round for the checkered flag, who's it going to be? Tony Dart, just from Daniel Winterton. Number 20, Daniel Burke it is. Just 3 competitors in this one. Daniel Burke then, from number 229, Jason Hazel. Then 007, Lee Woodgate. Quite a few riders coming out of the Wolverhampton area. This is one of them, Lee Woodgate, 007. So the checker flag made ready. Daniel Burton just holds off Jason Hazel with Lee Woodgate. Stephen Boxer it is, and if Stephen Boxer wins this, I reckon that he will be the Southwest Area National Champion. Lewis Dedham needs to catch Stephen Boxall. Otherwise, Stephen Boxall will be the champion. Lewis Dedham, number 81, trying to get on terms with Stephen Boxall. Number 5 going by, that was Kyle Hall. Number 3, Natasha Bartlett, the young ladies, but 1 lap to go for Stephen Boxall. Lewis Dedham needs to get by to force a run-off, I think. Otherwise, it's going to be Stephen Boxall. But Lewis Dedham's got the line as they come into the pit turns. They're wheel to wheel. This could be the deciding factor as they come round the back marker, as they come round the pit turns. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Stephen Boxall? Yes, it is. Stephen Boxall then, the 1995 Southwest Area National Cadet Champion. Superb riding there by Stephen, number 7. Alex Camier, number 5, Kyle Hall, 17, well, we'll give you the results. We'll give you the full results after this one. We're in race 42, the final batch of junior heats. Leading the way then is number 14, 1 more, to Robert Finlow. He's had a superb afternoon. 110 also had a very good afternoon is Joe Stevens. Joe Stevens on the Roaring Honda. He certainly looks like he means business for 1995. Robert Finlow then from Joe Stevens. Bradley Kite comes into off on the back yet again. So Bradley Kite comes to the back to take Sean Iverson. He goes into 3rd place. 177, Leon Callaway, the local rider at the rear. 1 lap to go, and Robert Finlow is under pressure from Joe Stevens. Bradley Kite's possibly too far back. Joe Stevens makes his move, goes on the inside of Robert Finlow. They both race side by side as they come through the pit turns. They have a back marker in front, and it looks like it's going to be Joe Stevens. Superb win from the back. Joe Stevens against Robert Finlow. Also coming from the back there to get that 3rd place. Bradley Kite with Sean Iverson next. We'll give you the results of race 42 after race 43. We're staying with the juniors, of course, in this one.
Come on, Tom.
Then Thomas Cooper, followed by Adam Allott. Then in number 3, Matthew Deering. Then number 26, James Theobald. That's the order as they go around. Jason King, number 38, coming under pressure now. Matthew Stainer goes quite wide. Closes in on Jason King. The Swindon rider there. Oh, and the Swindon rider did a bit of a tank whopper there and nearly came off, but he's staying in there behind Jason King. Checkered flags made ready. Matthew Stainer closes up. But it's number 38, Jason King, who wins. Number 10, Matthew Stainer gets 2nd place. (111, 3, 26, 83, 12). Going back to race 42, I repeat. Lee Hodson gets another good start. He has fellow Northern rider alongside him who goes through, and that's Lee Complin. Leon Camier goes through as well. Now Leon Camier comes up behind Lee Complin. Lee Hodson in 3rd, Christopher Bishop in 4th, and then it's number 23, Stephen Taylor. But Lee Complin is Leon Camier, then Lee Hodson, Christopher Bishop, and then Stephen Taylor. Then I think it was Daniel Lands. And we also have a battle going on at the back as well. But at the moment, it's Lee Complin. from Leon Camier. Christopher Bishop is in third, ahead of Lee Hodgson. But a good battle going on at the rear between number 33, Daniel Wright, and number 11, Daniel Stainer. One lap to go for Lee Compton. Stephen Taylor comes in to challenge Lee Hodgson. Number 2 then wins, that's Lee Compton from Leon Camier and Christopher Bishop. For 33 and number 11. Race 45, the intermediates, it's Ryan Tolley from Christopher Neath and Simon Stead. And Simon Stead comes alongside Christopher Neath for that second place. And it's number 99, that's Robert Clarence. But a real scrap for second place at the moment between Chris Neath and Simon Stead. Chris Neath keeping that inside line, keeping it very tight. Matthew Reed, he's down in 5th place. Then I think it's one of the Denhams next, but at the moment it is Ryan Tolley. Now this looks like being quite an open class. Be interested to see how the points come out here. But it is Ryan Tolley, number 7. Richard in second place, Simon Stead. Matthew Reed comes round the outside of Robert Clarence into 4th place. Behind them, it's, like I say, one of the Denhams, I think it is. It's Ashley Denham. Correct, the leading rider, Ryan Tolley, going like a rocket train in this one, comes round for the checkered flag. The battle is for second place, Christopher Neath, Simon Stead, and now Matthew Reed comes up to join him. But it's Christopher Neath who gets second place. Simon Stead third, Matthew Reed, then Robert Clarence, then Ashley Denham, then number 1 Jamie White, followed number 21 Richard Hill, and number 65 Lee Bartlett. They were 7, 5, 1, 1, 2, 152, 99, 80, 1, 21 and 65. Race 46. Oliver Allen, number 4, ahead of number 50, Philip Ambrose. Philip Ambrose came by Oliver Allen to take the lead, and it's Philip Ambrose now. One of the rare occasions to be seen Phil out in front this afternoon. But it's Philip Ambrose ahead of Oliver Allen. Then it's Andrew Appleton, then Adam Shipp. Andrew Taylor also going well in the middle of the pack. Philip Ambrose then keeps it tight. Oliver Allen's next. Andrew Appleton comes underneath Oliver Allen. And we have a change in second place. Andrew Appleton then, now chasing Phil Ambrose, with Oliver Allen back in third place. Andrew Appleton now almost alongside Phil Ambrose. It's going to be Phil Ambrose. Andrew Appleton second, Oliver Allen third. Oh, what a battle there as Craig Preston comes from the inside. Then 22, then 12. Tony Dart it is, ahead of Daniel Winterton. So these two are at it again. Wheel-to-wheel stuff. These two have been battling hard all afternoon. At the moment, it's Tony Dart ahead of Daniel Winterton. Number 77. Daniel Winterton, good friends with Speedway riders Paul Thorpe and Tony Atkin, who come from the same part of the country. Daniel Winterton closes up on Tony Dart. Number 77. Then Daniel Winterton, then Daniel Burke in third, then 229, Jason Hazel. And then Lee Pittman, the Wessex Centre rider. Daniel Winterton trying all he can, tries the inside line. Closes up, and this is going to be a real battle as they go on this last lap. Daniel Winterton trying all he can, Tony Dart right with him. They're wheel to wheel. It looks like Tony Dart may have it, but Daniel Winterton trying the outside line. Will he switch on the inside? I'm not sure. He's going wide, goes right on the outside. Tony Dart wins. He likes that. Number 77 wins. Number 12 second. Then Daniel Burke, number 20, 229 is next. Followed by 26, Lee Pittman. Looks like one rider goes. Right, where we go then with the final race. Simon David is number 3. Simon David then leads the way, just 3 competitors in this one. Lewis Ackerman in second. Lee Woodgate, the 3rd competitor, 007. Lewis Ackerman having problems down there. Let's see whether he remount, try and get some points, just to see what's going to happen. But it looks like Simon Davey going to win this one. He comes round, Simon Davey. Lee Woodgate is going to get that 2nd place. Then with the first run-off, this is for 3rd, 4th and 5th juniors. Number 38, Jason King it is, but Christopher Bishop coming through on the inside. So the Midland rider, he means business here. He's on the inside in the orange and black. Ahead of number 38, Jason King. But Robert Finlow now comes in contention. So this run-off, we've had 3 different leaders, because it's now Robert Finlow. Robert Finlow then, from Christopher Bishop, then Jason King. Robert Finlow then pulling away from Christopher Bishop. Jason King, number 38, dropping back into that 3rd slot. This is for 3rd, 4th and 5th places. Christopher Bishop then is 4th overall.
No, I'm not being horrible, but if it does ring that, it's just
At the moment we have Simon Stead leading Philip Ambrose for 3rd place in the intermediates. instead. Philip Ambrose got it all to do on this lap. He's certainly giving it a try. This will give whoever wins third place overall. Plus we've got Dave Lord out on track. Mr. New Track himself. Oliver Allen it is who gets to the front first, with Robert Clarence in second place. Robert Clarence, of course, now getting the better of Oliver Allen, slowly pulling away. Well, it looks, unless there's any mishaps, it looks like Robert Clarence is going to get that sixth place. So overall then, Robert Clarence gets sixth place.
Adam Wright. Here he comes. Come over the back. Oh, right. From the back. And Lee Smart. Well, I think that's the minor awards. In fifth place, Darryl Smart on 31 points. In fourth place, Daniel King, 43 points. In third place, Alex Camier on 47 points. And this year's Southwest Area Champion, number 7, Stephen Russell on 58 points.
Up you go. Stand up.
Simon Finsky. Matthew Deering. Daniel Rams. Daniel Springer.
John Taylor. Stephen Taylor. James Stable. Daniel White. Lee Hobson.
Six, is it?
We're still on the minor.
We're still on the minors, are we?
Yeah, we're still on the minor awards. Lee Hobson. Nathan Irwin. Alan Allott. Ian Gibson.
What are you drinking out the car?
Tom Pownell. Thomas Cooper. Glenn Caraway. Rodney Kite. Sean Iveson.
Is that it?
Right, Jason King. On 52 points. On 52 points. In third place, Robert Finlow, 52 points, and of course winner in the run. And in runner-up place, it was very consistent today, Lee Pomplin on 54 points. And this year's National Central Scouts Champion, I believe this is your first big win. I think you can tell me that one more goes to Stevens for the rest of the centre. If you want me to. Richard Hill. Ryan Deary. Greg Swindon. Lee Bartlett. Ashley Denham. Now we've come, right, let's move on to the top six. For the intermediate set, on second place, number 99, Robert Marrett. In fifth place, number 5, Chris Neath. Fourth place, number 50, Chris Ambrose. In third place, 112, Simon Scott, on 53 points and 4 winner of the runoff. That's the Ian Rose coming in. Runner up for 1995 year, 152 Matthew Reed.
He's not shooting bad.
And the winner of the intermediates, the 1995 Southwest Area Champion, Ryan Tolley from England.
Come on, right, give us some more, mate. Come on. Right, come on, then, mate.
And Gary Hayward. Top six now in the senior A1. Easy applause coming, ladies and gentlemen. They've worked hard for all this today. In sixth place, 007 Lee Woodgate on 44 points. In fifth place, number 229, Jason Hazel on 50 points. In fourth place, number 20, Daniel Burke on 51 points. In third place, number 3, Simon Davey on 55 points. And the runner-up for 1995, number 12, Daniel Winterton on 57 points. And this year's champion, all the way from down there in the southeast, Tony North, number 77 on 60 points. This year's Southwest Area national champion.
You want a quick word, say goodbye to everybody? No, he doesn't.